Yeah. Ice. Yeah. I'm an only child, no one could have made another. I have to father my mother and treat my son's grandfather like my older brother. The skies are gray in Toronto, they not a golden color. I'm feeling like BTS, cause it took the whole career for me to be so discovered. I know for sure that my parents, they look at me and see an overcomer. I'm looking back at them and these days I see an older couple. I see my only uncle looking like this shit that I ain't owning up to. And if he said the way he really felt, I probably see his side because I'm old enough to. I'm looking at all my niggas, they say, bro, we love you. But all my words really the shit that they be going up to. Feel like 40 won't even listen to my words when he knows I'm in a load of trouble. I'm in the cut just loading rebuttals. And I got a bunch of hits on my hands, see the swollen knuckles. I try to tell him it's working out for me now, he say then show your muscles. Prove to me that you're still as strong when it's only us two. They know you thorough with bread, but there's some shit you gotta pony up to. Basically he's saying I got growing up to do, I gotta dig deep. I really hate those two words, they never bring peace. I'm at the Bulgaria in Turkey with my bitch and we ain't come here for no big teeth. Nah, I came here to turn a new leaf and maybe finally get some sleep. But all I can think about is the mountain to climb and the conversation surrounding my music like did Twin Peaks. What died back in 2024 was a big piece. So it's like the shit is me, but it isn't me. Y'all keep on asking me what it did to me. That's what it did to me. When I dig deep, they say dig deeper. Tell us how it felt to meet the Grim Reaper. This album better have some big features. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm all alone for my mental. And I've been trying to end so many people, I almost forgot the intro. Been so sure of my words that I haven't used a pencil. Been so paranoid that nothing in this world seems coincidental. Yeah. Our brother sold his chain the other day and said that someone snatched it. I'm still processing that shit, it got me so distracted. I think he's so desperate and our life is going fantastic. He don't have the heart to come and tell us he pawned it for cash. Even his baby mama been saying he been moving backwards. To me, he's so the only thing that has ever mattered. I can never forgive such a nefarious action. I'm still healing my own traumas, I've barely adapted. This new toxic shit I'm dropping is gonna spin till I'm radioactive. Yeah. I really make the roughest days in life look very relaxing. I don't do psychedelics because I'm too scared of unpacking. Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it serious cause she's very attractive. I know it's a heavy ass decision to bury the hatchet. It'll take more than 6 pallbearers to carry that casket. I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. If that's not enough for you, well baby, go back then. You fucking dude at the spot that I got for your Jesus. You gave him reason to speak on my name, that's some weak shit. They texting proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real, that's some me shit. Sis, you gotta be kidding, like nephews and nieces. I keep on rescuing leeches, I can't believe it, I really can't believe it. I can't believe it. Too many wide transfers, bound to have a good girl's morals tangled. The rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floral bangles. And plenty more examples that had you going Dora the Explorer outside while I turned a blind eye cause it's more than painful. Yeah. I think I also put the man in manifestation. Either I'm too numb to the shit or the city is changing. I bump into people and they act like we literally strangers. Random intrusive thought, but what happened to Taz's Angels? So many people that's not around from that generation. Niggas wanna talk about a battle, I'm battling patience. Nigga, I battle frustration. I'm about to turn 40, dog, I'm battling aging. I'm battling the fact that the album ain't even dropping. Already they asses complaining. Fuck it, I'll battle the label. Fuck it, I'll battle the majors. I'll battle the stations till my ass is back in rotation. Shout out to the real fans that knew what I had in the basement. Shout out to the fake fans, I thought we had an arrangement. How many times have you tried to tell me I had a replacement? How many times are you about to ask if I had a vacation? How many artists I've had to witness do bad imitations? Niggas want me all bent out of shape, rattled and shaking. My dad got cancer right now, we battling stages. Trust me when I say there's plenty things that I'd rather be facing. For real. And this time asked me to dig deeper, I'll gladly explain it. Yeah. Ice. Some idiot boy there. You should go ahead and pop some corn and grab a stool. The boy's about to break some news. All the numbers are final, no t-shirts, no vinyl. Y'all about to make me Richie like Lionel, for real. And that's the truth. 16 hours ahead in Melbourne, I don't even know what's going on back home straight. Hey, girls from Atlanta, call me Santa. Girls from Australia, what can I tell y'all? You know I love you so much. I just gotta handle something bigger than us. Triple S was really to show you my love and make sure you're good to the next time we meet up. But now I gotta send it up. Oh my God. Yeah, it was like, go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say you had slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you and them tracks. Let's go. Yeah, I am. A FTX penthouse high riser. Yeah, Samuel Bankman, free all my guys up. Yeah, I'm in a sold out show with your girl on a riser. I'm with the mob at Great Cliff, 20 cigars and they fucking my eyes up. I'm not better or wiser. Future the prince is my trusted advisor. If it's up to me, I get everyone hit, I get everyone lined up. If it's up to me, I've been clocking you pussy, man, everyone time's up. If it's up to me, hey. If it's up to me, then you all on the list, man, everyone signed up. If it's up to me, it's already made, I ain't making my mind up. If it wasn't for me, reaching my hand, you never climbed up. Go blow the dust off your plex. What? Go blow the dust of your plex. What? Go blow the dust of your plex. What was the year that they say you had slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember nothing about them raps. I don't remember nothing being fast. Let's go. Hey, I am. A BTC crypto big timer. Oh my God. I'm a corporate America hit survivor. Got a real big heart, I'm a fucked up guy though. Those ain't my haters, those are my secret admirers. New Year's Eve, police escort cause I can't miss the fireworks. I heard your brother got flipped in his sloppy, so that wasn't our word. Definitely gon' know if it's us if we got him. Just wait till it's our turn. Hey, go blow the dust on your plex. Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say you had slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you and them tracks. Let's go. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ash to ashes, dust to dust. The dustiest niggas been fucking with us. Am I a GOAT? Well, probably not. I probably was, but you probably forgot. My white label had to go white label shit when he stepped out his body and finally got hot. Hand me the tools like I'm picking a lock. Me and white bitches been kissing a lot. My honor comes from the shit that I do for the ones that I love is between them and I. Your honor comes to the court and the officer pleaded so that you could cut off some time. Nowadays y'all don't want to put in no work. Y'all just won't jump to the front of the line and hurry and run out the 9. Baby boy, please. I heard what you said to little bro about me. Yeah, and when you run into the ice, man, what you gonna do except freeze? You not about to squeeze, you not in the streets. I'm cut niggas off at the knees. They ain't no standing on business with me. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. Give me a motherfucking seat. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. I bet I know who I see. You know how I fly cause I land at the beach. When you land, you can see me. You whisper my name cause the weight that it carry, you can't even speak. Yeah, you can't even speak. Whisper my name and don't say it too loud cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down and we might do the same if we touch rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like what's up my crow, they come hug me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey, yeah, yeah. doing my big one, you doing the little one. What kind of man are you? A middle one. Yeah, my brother said he want a blue beam, I'ma get him one. My new team don't know how I live, she shopping at Erewhon. My brother got no fuck to give, he popping at everyone. This ain't fixable smoke where you see us all sitting with Farrakhan, nigga. This shit like the bag that you bring on the plane, it's gon' carry on. These boys dress up and think that they somebody, shit is like Comic-Con. My YGs are faster than praying, you lucky it's Ramadan. Otherwise they would be posted outside like the Pentagon. You niggas be hitting the net for some love, you a tennis ball. I take 500K, not a dinner, I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Whisper my name and don't say it too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do the same if we touch Rolling Loud. If you my nigga, then say that my nigga. Like what's up my crew, they come hunt me right now. Come on to me and get one of them out, cause you know how these niggas been counting me out. Okay, okay.
Whisper my name like a ghost in me, counting me out.
Okay, you gotta whisper my name. Yo, hey. Okay, you gotta whisper my name. It's been so long since you texted me. I finally took a break and now I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You said what my work means to me will one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me. Reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. I'm so green, you gotta teach me, baby. From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up Maybach, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear my label gotta free me, baby. Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Buried alive, someone come dig me up. If I call up your shorty right now, she picking up. You boys got big on my name, that's big enough. We know how you OGs rockin' already, my nigga, the jig is up. They say the truth will set you free, well mine is gon' stream while you watchin' HD. They say that karma could take an eternity, yours is dropping the same night as me. Funny thing is that they ain't gon' compete. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me.
Hey Johnny, shut the fuck up.
Teach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. Thought they had me in a deep sleep, baby. I'm still scorching hot in these streets, baby. Pull up Maybach, beep, beep, baby. And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. See-through shirt, I get a sneak peek, baby.
Blow on me just like some green tea, baby. Hey, hey. Tired of all of y'all telling me niggas is real. Pussy, I know when it's real. You only come home to pose and pop up a look, but you forgot how I feel. Shot-town popping up here, go on a drill, looking for someone to kill. White kids listen to you, cause they feel some guilt, and that's how your soul get fulfilled. Handing out turkeys on camera inside of your hood, then you go back to the hills. How many houses you build? How many souls did you heal off the back of your deal? Difference between niggas getting you out of your deal and letting you out of your deal. Damn, against your will, how many new names do you got on your will? Damn, how many more times is y'all gonna keep calling it soft when it's silk? Damn, how many more interviews y'all gonna do just to get ice to chill? Damn. They tryna cover it up like a quilt. Rari go skirt on a boy like a kilt. Kept it 100 on paper like Wilt. Tricking it off on a paying a bill. That's just how I do the sauce in a spill. These hoes know how I pop it for real. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Yeah. 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 I made way too much in a week. Must be 250 at least. Like the money just grew off a tree. Like the money just came in for free. For real. Yeah. MRI machine scanning my knee. Like how long you been running the streets for real? Yeah. She just text me like we. We in Paris like 200 deep for real. And I went bought a whip for my brother. Same body but two different colors. And I might just tell Kyle get another. Small price cause he kept it 100. And I might book a flight out to London.
Hey Johnny, shut the fuck up. Fuck up. Fuck up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Free band, turn shit up again. Whatever gonna take to get a liberal out the can. Cutting ties with all my friends. Holding down that road, I can't go again. Fuck boy, you know what I'm saying? Still on that Britney girl, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Atlanta nigga twin, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They say twin.
Know what I'm saying? I went St. John the Baptist on the land. I went Lori Lynn Stark on my band. And I'm quick to turn a hater to a fan. Niggas standing 10 toes on quicksand. If they could've been, they would've been, but they can't. Embarrassment, the only thing I'm getting secondhand. It costs a lot for that Mercedes stretch sedan. She said to stop for life because I'm back with Taliban. Come right now, bring a friend for my friend. Come right now, bring a friend for my friend. Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Ask Pluto Bank of 21, you know what I'm saying? I done put up half, what's done is done, you know what I'm saying? 2 cars in the back, 2 in the front, you know what I'm saying? They so down for me, got a punt, you understand, 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 understand.
I just fucked a milli off on some fine shit.
What else?
I just fucked a milli off on some fine shit.
What else?
I flew 40 bitches out on some fried shit.
What else?
Ran 500 milli up on some burnt shit. Can't even tell you what day it is. I've been in Turkey so long, I love it here.
Yeah.
Can't even tell you what day it is. I'm on so many pills, don't know how I made it here.
Yeah.
Can't even tell you which drug I'm on. Soon as I say it, they nigga they claiming it.
Yeah.
Can't even tell you what day it is. Can't even tell you what bitch you be staying at. Can't even tell you what day it is. She pull it right out of purse and she playing it. Note on the sheet and she landing. Bought a condo up the street and she standing. Bring all the freaks to France, the skirt and the sprinter. They wanna play Miley Santana. Took her hand on my tan. The way we was boxing, you think we went hand to hand.
I just ran a milli up on some slime shit.
What else?
I just fucked their feelings up on some pride shit.
What else?
I just fucked Chanelli up on some lie shit.
What else?
Miley Santana gon' make them rewind it.
What
Diamonds on diamonds and hammers on hammers. I'm a big shot, what he hold just around us.
Okay.
Talking about billions, he talking on camera. Think he a threat, he ain't nothing but around him. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana. Miley Santana, new Hannah Montana.
Yeah. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. What else? Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Iceman turn. Like we knew that the tables were Iceman back outside for the greater good. Fuck you, pussy, but shout out your neighborhood. I get mentioned a lot by a bunch of people that I wish I never met. We sharing women that I already fucked at the height of my success. All you pussy boys losing it and you need to take meds, hey. When I tell you dip, cause it's ice time, bitch, it ain't the fake fans, hey. Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn.
This is a 5-star world premiere.
Baby fucking glitch, nigga. Turn up, hit that little Rikai, then I'm tryna see you turn up. Every time we pull up on them bulls, they gon' get murdered. Everybody hit my little dance like Bobby Shmurda. Bitch, I'm baby glitch, and they saying that I'm next up. Posted with the Clover boys, there's diamonds on our necklace. Shorty hitting my dance, she better put her hands up. Only 16, but I'm stacking all these bands.
fucked up, I got bankroll. No free shows if I ain't getting paid, then I can't go. I'm swag stepping, my bitch dropping her waist low. She fine as hell, she do whatever I say so. I'm with baby glitch, we turned up, we in the booth. I might fuck with you for the night, but I'm not into you. Spend 100 bands on a beam, I promise I ain't rent the coupe. It's 5-star X25, this ain't nothing new. Niggas steady hating, we got millions in our pants. Yo bitch on my body, I ain't give the hoe a chance. Glitch, get the spaz, and now we hitting his little dance. This is for the night, then I ain't texting you again.
Yeah, we bout to turn up. Hit that little Rikai, then I'm tryna see you turn up. Every time we pull up on them bulls, they gon' get murdered. Everybody hit my little dance like Bobby Shmurda. Bitch, I'm baby glitch, and they saying that I'm next up. Posted with the Clover boys, there's diamonds on her necklace. Shorty hitting my dance, she better put her hands up. Only 16, but I'm stacking all these bands up.
We turned up to the max, daylight chill, we can't relax. If we throwin' a fucking party, best believe it's gon' be packed. Can't be sitting in the corner, real nigga throw some racks. Got them big booty bitches shaking ass. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. Kick your feet up, let me see you roll them hands. Fresh as fuck, I got Supreme on my feet. You know I'm with the gang, I'm in this bitch with baby glitch, nigga.
Nigga, I been going to the same. Hit it from the back, we sound like we a band. I'm a last boy, I play with rubber bands. Everybody on my dick when we fence. I don't like any nigga like the rain. I'm a superstar, I'm like Himalayan. To the puddle, we ain't never gonna land. They playing with me, I don't do that. I'm blessing the throne, better move back. And I get so high off a move rap. The acting I'm seeing, don't watch that. Don't go against the game, you gon' lose that. We fight so you don't wanna do that. My brother's gon' die if it's correct. They hungry, they fiending to shoot that. Lay flat when I fly with the pilot.
Ballin' since I was a jit. Right before Oakland and filming the skits, I had to go to get rich. Mama was struggling paying the rent, I couldn't help her with shit. Hey, then I'm feeling so stuck in this bitch. Car broke down, can't fix that shit. I cried at night, I admit that shit. Oh, too old, I whipped that bitch. She left me alone, but I miss that bitch. She text right now, I like hit that bitch. Old friends like how you get that lit. Same on me, but they think I switch. Fuck old friends, I don't know that bitch. Racks too big, can't fold that shit. Hanging on when I hold that shit. Mama, I told you we gon' be okay. Whipping the bench and she live in LA. Tryna thank God, but don't know what to say.
Don't call that little ass place no estate, unless it came with a pool in the gate. Check the rear before I pull in the gate. All my watches flooded just like a lake. Lately I've been showing up extra late. Rich niggas take her on a cheap date. 4 for 4 Wendy's, get her a plate. Love when these nuts all up in her face. She say wow, never met a nigga with dick in her house. Spitting them out, digging her out with a chop in the couch for a rat or a mouse.
I feel like Michael Jackson, moonwalking through the Calabasas. Louis bag, gotta hold the ratchet, just in case a nigga wants some action. Got some millions, but it's just a fraction. Spending money for my satisfaction. Benjamins, we don't fuck when I drop, they'll post that shit. Yeah. All good though, I'm
it? There's a new area in Ramos, you know. I was trying to look for it yesterday, but I couldn't find it. But why did this one?
Psychedelics got me going crazy. Niggas be melon, big sellers.
Is it new punch?
They keep on calling up, it's getting hectic. Like we projected. So we got the plug, it's interjected. Rolling, got me stargazing. Sipping on breakfast like the bar, baby. Whatever I done, it got me going crazy. Psychedelics got me going crazy.
Where's the new depot thing? Does anyone else know? I kind of want to look at it. I'm gonna say there is a new bus. I don't think I saw play my own music now.
I've got fire for a heart. I'm not scared of the dark. Never seen it look so easy. I got a river for a soul. Baby, you're a boat. Baby, you're my only reason. If I didn't have you, there would be nothing left. The shell of a man that could never be his best. If I didn't have you, I'd never see the sun. Taught me how to be someone, yeah. All my life you stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, you can't blind me. With your love, nobody can drag me. All my life you stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, they can't blind me. With your love, nobody can drag me down. Nobody, nobody can drag me down. Nobody, nobody can drag me down. I got fire for a heart. I'm not scared of the dark. You've never seen it look so easy. I got a river for a soul, and baby you're a boat. Baby you're my only reason. If I didn't have you, there would be nothing left. Nothing left. Shell of a man who can never be his best. If I didn't have you, I'd never see the sun. You taught me how to be someone, yeah. All my life you stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, they can't blind me. With your love,
Can't find anyone up there. Well, do you know guys what the new convention is?
nobody can drag me down. Nobody can drag me. All my life you stood by me when no one else was ever behind me. All these lights, they can't blind me. With your love, nobody can drag me down. All my life you stood by me when no one else 7, I waited till 11 just to figure out that no one could call. I think I've got a lot of friends, but I don't hear from them. What's another night all alone when you're spending every day on your own? And here it goes, I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare. I'm just a kid.
Queensway, or anyone, definitely Balmoss, lives in Matt. It must be in Caledonia. No, not Caledonia, Oh, Balmoss. It has to be in Balmoss. Oh, okay. 20 isn't going to real bad. Yeah, Quinn, do you know where the new extension is? It's not bad. To be honest, on this guy. I think it has to be another. Has to be another. Okay. Why is this so loud? Oh my god. Oh no, that's not. This is useful. Sad. Why is this so loud? Not one should have it. It is. To me. Hey Bella, aka Queensway, do you know where the new router with the new terminal bus tickets. Why is it cracking like this? Again. Cracking a little bit. Stop. Those could be red ones there. Oh, it's a 41, so it's Vamos then, right? Okay, I'm gonna change back to Vamos. I'm gonna change to Vamos. Vamos is the 41, right? I'm not right. Hold on. There. Yeah, I think it's 41, right? Vamos is 41. Yeah, it is. Wait, but oh, is it the university? Is that where it is? Or is it
Call it love and devotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation. Ah. All the single moms out there going through frustration. Clean bandit, China Paul, and Marie thing make them air.
She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter.
No, it says 41. I can be the 41 right here, see?
Baby.
41.
All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to
Stay up there. Stay up
so
there.
rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Wait, but what do you mean, bruh? 41. But Veteran's Point? Nah. What do you mean, my boy? Is it Veteran's Garden? Okay, I'll select Veterans. Oh, I'm selected the wrong one. That's not insane. I let him go because I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass to drive. I definitely didn't select the wrong one. So this is right? Got it. Okay.
Route 41, Rymel South to Veterans Point Gardens.
Oh, the England game's on.
Route
How do I pick
41,
up the thing from the room? Oh
Rymel
my
South
god, I'm just an
to
idiot.
Veterans Point
Wait,
Gardens.
no, it's not. It's at 5 o'clock. Okay, 15 minutes. Let's go England. I'm joking. Nobody might win this. And if nobody wins this, I'm going crazy. But I'm also an England boy. What? You have one boy? You don't have to beat me. Let's do a poll. Who is the no-win? Norway or England today? There's 2 games. Argentina's playing at 9. I might be live still. I'm not live.
Route 41, Rymel South to Veterans Point Gardens.
Baggage, man. Where's my baggage right now? Oh, it doesn't have the only root one has the tent stuff. Is my lights off? Yeah. There you go. Wait, probably shouldn't do it right here. Oh, it's only one setting, but it's I just very slow gen. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one on. So I know what I have on. Actually, don't yell at me if I yeah, this is messages. So it's that one yet. Just one on. I don't have my phone for this anymore. Oh yeah, there's construction. It's fine. Can I go yet? I'm still taking 7. is this a map extension? I actually don't remember going this way. Wait, never mind. I haven't done this with people. I did it on the Bahamas, not in Caledonia. That's why I don't mind anything. But yeah, no construction. Why is my game not loading? And yes, I'm following the same player. I don't know why. I'm playing games right now. I should be sleeping because I have tomorrow. In the morning. It's not Croydon or they cause me Betty for hitting them. Okay, Jake, but stop. Nah, I'm good. No.
Route 41, Rymel South to Veterans Point Gardens. Route 41, Rymel South to Veterans Point Gardens. Route 41, Rymel South to Caledonia Terminal. Rymel South to Caledonia Terminal. Route 41, Rymel South to Caledonia Terminal. Route 41, Rymel South to Caledonia Terminal.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. You haven't got there yet. It just says it there. I noticed that. I noticed that. The champion's back. Go ahead. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No. I'm joking. Yeah, you did. You got it. Oh, game starting. Hold up. England. I don't like it. Quarterfinals already.
Bellingham finds
England.
Elliot Anderson. And a first touch for Mark Gay. Gay alongside his clubmate John Stones. The pair of them only played 8 minutes together in the Premier League for Manchester City alongside each other this season. That was in May, but they have experience of playing together in an England shirt prior to tonight.
Yeah, I suppose that would be the one question mark over the relationship between the two of them. Certainly at club level, but also international level. They have played together, but how's they going to gel together? The good thing is, in some ways, they're coming up against Erling Haaland, who they both know very, very well.
Yeah, I was going to say there's plenty of familiarity, isn't there? Nealon, the goalkeeper, who used to play in England. You've got the likes of Martin Ødegaard, Sander Berger, and Christopher Ayer, to name but three, as well as Erling Haaland, who ply their trade in England.
Yeah, so England will know them very, very well, as will the Norwegian side know this England side. It's new territory for both these sides in terms of they've never played each other at a major tournament. So for Norway, not only quarterfinals, but at a major tournament to play against England and vice versa. So it's going to be a really interesting one. I think you can throw form guide out the window.
O'Reilly back into Anderson. Who's just moved to Manchester City in a British record transfer from Nottingham Forest. First touch of the ball for Noni Madueke. Looking to cause problems with his pace. Not close to finding a teammate in the middle on this occasion, but he's up against David Muller-Wolfe of Wolverhampton Wanderers here in this first half, the left back for Norway, who could have his hands full here trying to keep tabs on the Arsenal player.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt Noni Madueke's got a lot of pace. Question mark will be that delivery in the box we just saw there. It's about the occasion, being, you know, calm enough when you get in that position, you're whipping a really good ball into the box, and it's going to be difficult against this Norwegian side as they're really, really big as well at the back.
A little bit wayward off the boot of Anthony Gordon. Gay steps in. As Gordon looks for Harry Kane. Beaten to it by
Harry Kane
of Brentford in London. Here's O'Reilly, and now Stones. Of course, Stones and Gay in the middle of England's defence up against Haaland, a player they will play against every day of the week in training.
Yeah, it will be, and that's where there are advantages. There's also that knowing what Haaland can do as well.
Done with this internet. I'm done with
Konsa,
internet. I can't play one game.
Rice, who's certainly been under the weather this week.
Yeah, it's always going to be a challenge, isn't it? Deeper you go into the tournament, you're going to have these little challenges along the way. Players getting ill, some little knocks.
It's my internet.
In terms of
I turn my hotspot back
playing
on.
in altitude, now coming into the humidity, that's going to be a challenge for England, and also Norway have had their challenges along the way with the different climates.
Yeah, we've spoken about Kane and Haaland.
I already mentioned it.
But big battle in midfield as well between two club teammates who have got the utmost respect for each other, in Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard too. That could be key, that area of the field.
Yeah, and two very different types of players, aren't they? I mean, Declan Rice is the one that's going to look to try and shore up that midfield along with Elliot Anderson next to him. They're the engine of the England side, break up play, but also then looking to get the ball forward quickly, and Odegaard is the playmaker. He's the one that Norway turn to, and of course Erling Haaland will be looking towards him heavily for that service.
But it's not even loading. Game's a bit.
Here's Konsa, who's acting as a makeshift right back today, but has played at right back before. Well, the last time he did so actually was for England in last October's friendly international against Wales. Has done it in the past for Villa as well on occasion. Gay swiftly in, gets the deflection for an England throw.
What we already see is Norway sitting with a 4-1-4-1 formation. Sander Berger's the one that likes to sit a little bit deeper.
Well, I know why I'm lagging.
Or you're kneeling with a comfortable first touch of the ball. And now venturing forward, Berg sends it on its way, away to the far side. Muller-Wolfe. Hegem's in there alongside Ayer. Odegaard dropping back. Reierson available on the near side for the pass and receives it. Sorloth trying to get on his bike, and O'Reilly in the right place to intercept. Gordon running into a spot of bother there against Sorloth, who was too strong, and looks for Haaland, and Stones was there, and Rice completes the clearance.
Yeah, I just think Sorloth just got the pass slightly wrong. He looks to try and go on the outside of John Stones. He needed to look to play in behind him. Haaland was making a really good run, sort of diagonally across the box there. I think John Stones, had the ball been on target, it would have been a very difficult one to defend against.
What is this game?
Stones starting for the first time since the opening match of this World Cup when England played against Croatia. Mark Gay then coming in alongside Konsa for every other game until today. Well, there's that defensive reshuffle following the red card for Jarrell Quansah in Mexico last weekend.
I think it's one of the big reasons why John Stones is actually in this squad. His versatility, his ability to come in and off the pitch. Oh yes, off the park, starting lineups, coming on in games when he needs to, and he's got the experience to deal with it.
Decent ball, just got away from Anthony Gordon for a moment, but Payne finds Nico O'Reilly. Here's Anderson and Rice available, but Madueke collecting. Lager's gone up on the far side. Promising move, comes to nothing for England. Free kick for Norway.
Yeah, well, Norway trying to keep the line as high as possible. That ball has been on a couple of times. We've already seen Elliot Anderson play that ball to Noni Madueke. You can see he's just strayed a little bit on the offside, but it is a good ball. It's the right move. And you'll see England try and play that more often in this game as it goes on.
They've got a few injured players that they need to manage quite carefully, haven't they, England? Bukayo Saka being one of them.
Yeah, very much so. That's going to be the challenge. The longer you go into tournaments, that's always the way. You're going to have players with injury issues.
Quansah being put under pressure here. Falls at the feet of Haaland. Gordon trying to get the better of Reasson. No joy on this occasion. He's put in a couple of good performances, though. Anthony Gordon in the last two matches, which
I'm uploading a video right now.
has cemented his position for now on the left-hand side for England, ahead of Marcus Rashford, which hasn't been the case throughout this World Cup.
I'm uploading it right now, but because it'll be uploaded in a few minutes, but yeah.
Definitely not his best game, and obviously Marcus Rashford came in for him, and then I think started the next game, and then he's obviously come back into the side, and definitely performances have grown. He's gotten better as this tournament has gone on.
Understand this. Okay. Wait, there's a clip of snaps in green is holographic. But okay, fine.
England doubling up rather nicely.
But so I need view and view.
Don't be surprised if this match takes a little while to come to the boil, despite the hot conditions here in South Florida. In the matches that these two sides have played at the World Cup finals this summer, combined, there's only been one goal scored in the first 20 minutes.
One could say they're a little bit of a slow burner, both these sides, finding their way in the game. And obviously, when you're at this stage of the tournament, often it's a bit cagey for both sides, trying to feel their way into the game.
Payne spreading it away to the far side. They're looking to get Madueke involved in the match wherever possible.
More than one. Nope.
FIFA President Gianni Infantino here for this one, alongside His Royal Highness Prince Haakon, the Crown Prince of Norway.
I have 5 minutes.
Muller-Wolfe.
Good right.
Pace to burn there for Madueke to win it back for England. Declan Rice.
Good ball.
Such an important part of the game. Having your wider players track back, try and make a difference in terms of winning back the possession in a good area.
Bit of space here for Nico O'Reilly. Can he make the most of it? Good challenge by Aya to reclaim it for Norway, and maybe the chance to break. Solo. This is Sander Berge. Hegum happy to leave it for his captain, Odegaard, who's had a very good World Cup. Berg into Reasson. Here's Solo.
It's
Certainly another goal threat for Norway, Alexander Sørloth. Not all about Erling Haaland. He scored 20 goals this season, Sørloth, for Atletico. Half a dozen in the Champions League. Schjelderup, the one change coming into the team today for Norway, for Solbakkens team. Schjelderup in for Nusa, who's on the bench. He was their one player on a yellow card. England have Nico O'Reilly, Declan Rice, Mark Gay and Jude Bellingham. All a yellow card away from a suspension. Cut out by Konsa. Ryerson. Here's Sørloth. O'Reilly quick to close him down. Sander Berge, who's been playing in England for the last half dozen years with Fulham now, but formerly with Sheffield United and Burnley as well, and it's too long.
What we've noticed in
Vinicius Williams here, enjoying this World Cup quarter-final.
What we've seen at the stadium here in Miami is the tempo of the games are generally a bit slower build-up, more concentration of just trying to get a bit of field position and then looking to try and hit teams, lifting the tempo all of a sudden. Counter-attack football, Norway will see that probably more of. They did it against Brazil. England will look to be in more possession and try and find gaps, find those little pockets. Anthony Gordon, Jude Bellingham.
England with just over 60% of the play so far in the opening 14 minutes of the game. Gay, Anderson, again they're going to look for Madueke over on the far side. Ezri Konsa. This is Gay. Rice makes himself available. Steady pace in the humidity in this opening quarter of an hour. Everyone knows it could be a long match ahead. Konsa. Anthony Gordon's just wandered into some space on the near side if England decide to switch the play. Noni Madueke. Patient possession from England. Now they switch it to Gordon. Ryerson swiftly across. Gordon's away, and England will have a corner kick, their first of the match.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to look at a slow build up, and then all of a sudden it's going to be a quick turn of pace. Anthony Gordon does well. Ryerson comes to him as he comes in. He just takes that touch, slightly 1-2 of himself around him, gets on goal side, and it's very, very difficult then for Ryerson to give anything away other than a corner.
He was pretty good at set plays back in the day, wasn't he, David Beckham, in an England shirt? First corner is easily cleared, but it will be England's ball over on the far side.
Yeah, disappointing delivery. Can't beat that first post man. Needs to get more height on it, or at the very least, if it's a set like a worked corner, they've got to have that runner get in front of that Norwegian first line of defence to get the flick on.
We're over a quarter of an hour into this match. England haven't touched the ball inside Norway's penalty area as of yet. Rice. Anderson. Gay. Madueke up towards Bellingham and Torbjorn Hegem momentarily retrieving it for Norway. They're happy to just sit back for the time being.
We saw them play like this against Brazil. They did it very, very effectively. Don't see it changing anytime soon. They'll look to try and conserve energy, wait for the right moment, try and win back possession, and then hit them on the counter-attack.
See the position very much dominated by England so far. 65% of the players. Anthony Gordon sent it in. It was towards Madueke. Gordon challenging again. Collected by Declan Rice. Konsa. Norway happy to soak it up for now. Elliot Anderson. The ball from Bellingham.
I can't get in my bus. This shit is buffering again, ain't it? Right.
It's been something of a stumbling block for England, the quarter-finals at the World Cup over the years. They failed to progress from 3 of the last 4 matches in the last 8. Did beat Sweden in Russia in 2018, but it was a 2-1 defeat to France 4 years ago in Qatar. Anthony Gordon tries to find a way past Ryerson. Here's Stones. Space for Anderson. Anderson's delivery's not a bad one. Bellingham tried to get his head on it, and Madueke was racing in on the 6-yard line in the far post area.
Yeah, that's the right idea. Quick ball in behind, then look, no space, bring it back, and then there's that quick whipped in delivery. It's got to be with pace.
I'll be live tomorrow.
And accuracy, because Norway have got a clear advantage from the height perspective. Jude Bellingham just couldn't readjust in time, and Noni Madueke in the end left a little opportunity to get anything on the end of it.
Well, we should get it.
Well, he's had a shoulder problem in the not too distant past, Jude Bellingham. Let's hope there's no issue for him going forward. Well, one in the air by Rice. Odegaard gets the flick off Bellingham. Referee Turpan.
Should we play my favourite game?
Away the free kick.
I'm gonna play my game. It's not this thing. It's not this thing. Here it is, one of them.
Worth noting,
yeah, they had
it was the
W.
other shoulder, the other side where he had the problem
This
before.
OG.
Paul Ball. Rice finds Kane. First touch for England's captain near the area. Can't find a way past Ayer.
Almost England.
Well, it nearly unexpectedly opened up there for England.
Yeah, Norway tried to play out, didn't they? And then England just shuffled across well. Put pressure on the ball, won it high up, and there's that quick ball into Harry Kane. Just felt you needed Harry Kane to get a little bit better touch, bit of turn of pace, take on Ayer on the edge of that box. Anything can happen. Instead, he tries to look for the reverse pass that was quite easily cut out by the Norwegian defence.
I swear I had more like this. Why does it only say one like?
Mark Gay for England, winning his 35th cap.
No one liked
in this match.
This game is a glitch, guy. My guy had like 10 likes, but what the hell are you doing? There we go. Now it.
Norway happy for England to have the ball.
Wait,
for now.
Oh, there we go.
There.
Yeah.
Almost every play here in the opening 20 minutes inside Norway's half of the field. Not a great deal of it inside their penalty area. Just the one touch in Norway's box so far in the game. O'Reilly looks to potentially change that.
Okay, so, you guys think England would go on a bit?
Well, neither of the The two headline strikers have seen much of the ball here in the opening quarter of this match. Just 9 touches between them up to this point. Gordon faced by Ryerson. Here's O'Reilly. Madueke beaten by the bounce, and David Muller-Wolfe with a chance to clear.
That's right idea. Madueke makes the run. He gambles a little bit, has to sometimes. Unfortunately for him, it just takes a pretty big bounce and over his head. But the ball in the box was also another good one.
Back with Bellingham, who sends it Konsa's way, and Madueke in from the start today in place of Bukayo Saka, who started the match in Mexico and lasted nearly an hour. He's on the bench. Mark Gay. O'Reilly going to get away from Sorlock, faced by Ryerson. Little exchange there with Gordon, promising, but Madueke forced a little bit wider than he would have liked. Drilling that one in, O'Reilly. Almost able to get his right foot round that, but didn't have very long to think about it and react.
No, he didn't. I mean, I don't think he was going for goal. I think he was trying to take a touch. Noni Madueke does really well. Firstly, you feel like it's almost gone past him, and then he manages to gain control of the ball. Quick move it down to the byline, and he whips in that cross. It's a really good ball in such a difficult area. Nico O'Reilly, I think he's just looking to try and get a touch.
I'm just going to end at 6.
England exploding into life there as we head for the hydration break.
You can let me sleep for a few minutes and I'll be fine. No, I'm not AFK right this way because go.
Players are set to take the field, and Canada is fired up.
I'll be back. I'm gonna have a few minutes.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. No! But hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR.
Canada isn't just pretty, it's powerful. And our government has a plan to unlock that power. As the world races towards clean energy, Canada's government will use our natural advantage to build world-class energy projects that bring down costs, create thousands of new jobs, and lower emissions. We'll build a cleaner future in a way that only Canada can. A message from the Government of Canada.
So more or less ready to start again now. The end of the first half hydration break. Chance to just cool down a little for a few moments and take some fluids on board here. Much needed on a night like this, or a late afternoon, I should say, like this. 5 p.m. local time, the kickoff time. The earliest of the kickoff times we've had here in Miami, and nothing between these two sides, and barely an opportunity to score a goal worthy of the name for either of them so far.
Yeah, you can really feel what's at stake here. It is a place into the semi-finals. Both sides are obviously desperately trying to find their way into this game, wanting to make sure they conserve energy and wait for the right moment to go for it. And certainly Norway, they're happy to sit back, worked hard off the ball, but just compact and made it difficult for England.
Yeah, special year for Norwegian football. Special World Cup, their first trip to the finals since they played at France in 1998. Madueke doubled up on and easily relieved of the ball by Andreas Schelderup of Benfica. Patrick Berg will venture forward here and find Haaland. Muller-Wolfert. It's a little bit loose there. England with the throw. Quick to take it. Lovely touch from Bellingham. Runs into Aya. Referee was right on the spot. Free kick England.
Yeah, good referee. Right on the spot. Bellingham just gets the touch ahead of Aya. And then he clatters into him. It's a free kick in a really dangerous position for England. And it all comes about because that really quick throw in. Quick thinking.
But it was possession that Norway didn't need to concede, Mark.
Yeah, that little phase where they had a little bit more possession, sometimes that can happen. All you've done is work hard on shuffling across, closing down the angles, making it difficult for England to play through you. The only way they've got to do is play around you, and then all of a sudden you get a little phase with a bit of possession, and sometimes you can just be a little bit wayward, lack a little bit of concentration. That was certainly the case at that moment. I think Schelderup there gave a bit of a wayward pass.
All hands on deck here for Norway. David Beckham watching on from the stands. How he'd love to be down there with the ball at his feet in that sort of position on the field. Payne and Madueke either side of the ball. It's Harry Kane for England, and it was rising all the time.
Yeah, right idea. Hit it towards the goalkeeper's side. It's a little bit too close to the 80-yard box to try and get it up and over with any real pace. See, England had a little bit of a wall in front of the goalkeeper's vision. Unfortunately, for England, Harry Kane just gets too much underneath it.
Hegem skipping away from Madueke. Muller-Wolfert. Schelderup. Here's Torbjorn Hegem. Aya. Berger. And Ødegaard. Timely sort of return to fitness and form for him. He had an injury-interrupted season with Arsenal on their road to lifting the Premier League title. Only starting 16 of the matches in the league this season. Had a knee problem along the way. There's Ryerson, who plays in Germany with Dortmund. And Berger, who's a steady presence in the deep midfield area. Aya. Nicely done, clear of Bellingham and Gordon. Sorloth. Ryerson. Ødegaard, Sorloth. First time we've seen Norway venture forward for a little while. Berger's ball in, the little flick there by Schelderup. And the pass to put pressure on Konsa, but Pickford saw that coming.
Yeah, Konsa does really well. He sees the threat running in behind him. He knows he's got to keep himself in the right position. And Sunderberg, I think it was coming in behind. As you know, it was Muller-Wolfert making that late run into the box. And Konsa was very, very aware of where he was, and he was grateful his goalkeeper Pickford made the decision to collect.
New national record, 18th appearance at the World Cup finals for Jordan Pickford today. Anthony Gordon. Quick to recycle the play and to collect from Kane, challenged by Ryerson, free kick. Dived in too much. referee Turpin's liking.
Yeah, Ryerson's not very happy with that. I think you can clearly see that Gordon gets the ball. Ryerson certainly impedes on Anthony Gordon there. And Gordon was probably a little bit fortunate. His first touch was very, very heavy, but adjusts very well.
Over the years and the meetings between the two nations, Norway have won a couple, England have won 7. 3 of the games have been drawn. Norway did win the last competitive meeting, famously in a World Cup qualifier, 2-0 in 1993, ahead of USA 94, when England failed to qualify. And it comes from Declan Rice. Poncer under pressure from Shelderup, but very calm and composed under that pressure. Rice with no passing outlet on the England left here at the moment. Thoughts on Esri Konsa in the opening half an hour of this match, Mark? You know, moving across into the right-back position.
I think he's done really well. I think he's adjusted well. We saw that moment there when the ball was playing in the box. Little Walter making that run into it, in behind him. He adjusted very, very well. Was very well in the situation. So often we see a player out of position, not really adjusting very well, not used to that sort of run in behind.
Konsa finding Bellingham. Pressure here on Stones, and almost a sudden shooting opportunity for Haaland. Well, England got away with that one, and Pickford tries to turn the tables and set his teammates on their way with O'Reilly. Here's Gordon, Ryerson there, winning it back. Good competitive play from Norway's right back.
That was a huge moment for Norway. See Erling Haaland get the ball in that sort of position. You fear the worst for England, and obviously you fancy Erling Haaland to find the back of the net.
Well, it's turning into quite a tussle between Gordon and Ryerson. Sorloth. For a moment there, Haaland's eyes will have lit up at the prospect of that.
Yeah, on the contrary, when you look at John Stones' face when that happened, yeah, he would have been got his heart in his mouth for a couple of seconds there. Pickford was very, very alert to the danger and came to his mind very, very quickly.
England have conceded 5 goals so far in this World Cup. 4 of those 5 goals have come in the opening half of the matches. Ryerson is Martin Ødegaard, looking to be the conductor-in-chief here for Norway, their captain. Ayer, Hegge, Møller Wolfe. He's got Shelderup over on the far side, now in possession. Norway just turning the tables a little bit more now, with a little over half an hour, a little over 10 minutes to go to half-time. Seeing more of the ball in more threatening areas. Haaland's up. Pickford's there.
Yeah, warning signs for England. First real moment for Norway, created by their own doing.
Paying down under the challenge of Patrick Berg, but here comes Ødegaard. Payne still not back on his feet, and it's a goal for Norway! Andreas Shelderup powers it past Pickford. It's a stunner for the Norwegians, and Shelderup, the one player brought into the team today, gives them the lead in Miami.
It's a magnificent strike from Shelderup, right in the top corner. Pickford, I think, thinks it's going wide.
No, I just scored.
And it rifles
I did not hear that.
top right-hand
That was
corner.
definitely not good.
Harry Kane just taken out of possession. Have to wait and see what the video assistant referee sees with that one. But from that moment onwards, England just don't really recover.
I was nervous actually. I was just napping on my bed laying down.
It doesn't matter. In off the post. What a finish.
That's crazy. Who was that? 21?
And Andreas Schjelderup is the toast of Norway. It's only the second
England might be
international
out
goal
today.
he's ever
Holy
scored.
shit. Crazy. Yeah, off his friend.
Harry Kane complaining that he was fouled.
I'll be right back. No, he's the bathroom.
But there will be no major review of this, and England find themselves a goal down.
Something's happening with my Wi-Fi again. Hold up.
So
What is wrong?
Norway with the advantage, with something to hold on to.
Yeah, Norway capitalised very, very well, dispossessing Harry Kane in a very dangerous position. But you see, it wasn't a foul from that moment onwards. The delivery in the box turns out to be a wonder goal. You have to question Jordan Pickford, just pulls his arm away from it.
That's an awkward fall there for Nico O'Reilly, England's left back. Sorloth left very frustrated there.
Yeah, he doesn't go for the ball, does he? So like all he's worried about is trying to prevent Nico O'Reilly from getting the ball.
Well, there we see the match momentum, but all importantly, it is Norway who have found the back of the net. As the sun appears in Miami,
I'll play this game, but I'll be right back.
today, been mostly overcast.
Hey,
Madueke losing out to Molobov.
that was crazy how no one scored. I didn't
Kept
think
in
the camera.
play.
I'll be right back.
Madueke
Okay?
doing well to retrieve it. Concert, Rice. Not the first time England have fallen behind at this World Cup. Notably, they were losing to DR Congo. And two relatively late goals turned the match around. Anthony Gordon against Ryerson, pulled up for the foul.
Yeah, clear foul from Anthony Gordon. This is where England just have to not panic, not lose their heads a little bit, just got to stay calm. A lot of football still to be played.
Only twice in all the years at the World Cup finals of England's come from behind to win a match, having conceded the opening goal. And here come Norway again, and it's just over the top. And the shot from Alexander Sorloth. Another shot across England's bows here late in this first half.
Yeah, he strikes it really well. Pickford, I think, had it covered. He was pretty confident this one was going over. Pulls his hand away. Sorloth does well. Difficult chance.
Pickford under pressure. England's cage has been notably rattled here by Norway, who can sense it. Ødegaard goes for goal, denied by Jordan Pickford. Really strong spell in the match here for Norway.
Yeah, you see Jordan Pickford there. Almost starts to go too early. I think Ødegaard sees him. He looks to whip it into that near post area. Pickford's just able to adjust in time. Doesn't gather, doesn't make the save cleanly, but it does enough.
And suddenly now, contrary to earlier in the half, Norway's players not sitting back, they're pressing, they're moving in and looking to harass England. John Stones. Rice. 5 minutes to go to half-time, plus added time. Still England haven't tested Ørjan Nyland in the Norwegian goal.
Yeah, England's end product in this first half has been really not up to scratch. They haven't really created any chances. You look at Norway already, created a couple of decent chances.
Ødegaard, the pass loose. Noni Madueke closed down by the goal scorer, Schjelderup. Looking for Bellingham, trying to bring Kane into the game. Comfortably dealt with by Norway's backline, and Ødegaard optimistic there in trying to find Haaland, but John Stones sends it over the touchline.
Yeah, you see Norway's really feeling like there's something else to be get out of this game. England are a little bit at the moment nervy, a little bit second best to everything, a bit slow to react. Norway has certainly got their tails up after taking the lead.
Rattled by the goal.
They have been. I mean, they've dominated possession, not necessarily play per se. but Norway, on their one real meaningful chance, take the lead.
Interception made by Berger. It's going to be England's free kick.
I mean, it is their own doing. I mean, Harry Kane being dispossessed in a really dangerous area, going to ground. We've seen it time and time at this World Cup. It wasn't also a foul. Players going down too easily. Referees allowing play to play on, which is right. And England get punished for it. Yes, it was a bit of a fortunate strike, whether it was a strike on goal, whether it was a cross. End result is all that matters for Norway.
O'Reilly. England looking down the near side. Hasn't been a great deal of joy for Anthony Gordon so far against Julian Ryerson. Nor for Madueke on the England right. Rice, Bellingham. Gordon picking out Elliot Anderson. England looking for a little moment of something special to try and bring them back in this match. Andreas Schelderup's goal separating the two sides. It's with Mark Gay away from Ødegaard, almost conceding possession there, and Schelderup was almost away once more. Bellingham. Trying to find Kane. Well, tidied up by Berger initially. Now the chance to break. Gay's on the deck. Norway are on the march. Here comes Sorloth. Haaland's unmarked in the middle. England backtracking rapidly. Sorloth looks for an opening. And it's a very big block indeed by O'Reilly.
John Stones does exceptionally well. He knows he's 2 against 1, and he just delays Sorloth. He does not panic whatsoever and allows England defenders to get back. And Nico O'Reilly's the one in the end that makes a vital challenge. But that is brilliant defending by John Stones.
Norway threatening a second goal here late in this first half.
England have just been way, way too slow in the build-up. They've allowed Norway to get back, get solid, difficult to break down.
Here comes Anthony Gordon. Now it's Madueke. White shirts appearing in and around the penalty area, and England will have a corner.
Any time they've lifted the tempo and then get the ball out wide. Ronnie Madueke getting the ball, taking on the defender, gets a ball across.
Mick Jagger watching on. He's seen a few England games over the years. Won't have got much satisfaction from this one so far. England with their second corner of this World Cup quarter-final. Real thicket of players in the vicinity of the penalty spot, all of them being watched by the beady eyes of Clement Turpin, our referee. Aimed towards Bellingham, collected by Rice. Offside.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what their set play plans are, but so far they have not worked. There's that challenge on Harry Kane, dispossessed. And that's where the ball ends up with Schelderup and his cross shot. Jordan Pickford decides to let it go. Comes off the post and ends up being an absolute phenomenal goal.
Well, we're paying a minimum of 4 additional minutes here at the end of this opening half. England yet to really sparkle. England yet to have an attempt on target here in this match, and it all fizzles out again for Gordon on England's left-hand side. Norway defending well here and carrying attacking threat on occasion as well. They've generally started their matches well, Norway, here at this World Cup. They've scored half a dozen before half-time now. Here's Gordon. That was well done. Into Jude Bellingham. Bellingham with the equaliser. At the hour cometh England's number 10 yet again. The three lines are level. Fifth World Cup goal in the United States for Jude Bellingham. Right on the stroke of half time.
It's absolutely brilliant from Jude
I mean,
Bellingham.
England, holy
Gets the
crap.
ball quickly, takes it inside, plays a really good
Within
ball.
4
Jude
minutes
Bellingham. He's got a lot
added.
to do.
I want to see this
His
ball hold up.
touch and movement is excellent. We see how, firstly, Elliot Anderson's a ball in behind for Anthony Gordon. Takes a really good touch, looks across, and Bellingham is really quick to react. Takes a really good touch, gives himself space, and fires it across the face of goal. It's a really good goal from Jude Bellingham.
Well, Jude Bellingham scored twice in the first half in the last match against Mexico. That's a really big strike right there to draw England level with half-time on the horizon.
That's crazy. I mean, Falcon, by the way.
Just what England's required after a rocky spell when they conceded that opener to Andreas Schelderup.
I was being confused. I'm not keeping you.
Anderson finds Bellingham. Maybe England aren't done in the first half yet. Surrounded by red-shirted Norwegians. Here's Kane. It's from distance and it's saved by Nyland, who suddenly has been required to make a save soon after picking the ball out of his net after a very quiet first half up to then.
Yeah, you can clearly see England are much more comfortable when Norway try and get a few more players forward. The game opens up a little bit. They're a lot quicker in their transition, in their counter-attack football. And Harry Kane comes into the game and has a decent enough strike. I always expected Nyland to make that save, but it's better from England.
Well, in these matches, you need your big players to shine, don't you? The margins can be fine, and Bellingham there was excellent once more. Look at the space here for Anthony Gordon. It's amazing how the momentum and suddenly the confidence can flow through the veins of players. It's with Elliot Anderson. England knocking on the door again, almost on the stroke of half-time. It's Kane! It's past Nyland! Oh, what a turnaround! No! The flag goes up on the far side. England thought it was 2-1 for a moment.
Oh, it's brilliant play once again from England. Jude Bellingham at the heart of it once again. His little pass around, yeah, see that. The linesman got it absolutely spot on. Harry Kane just goes slightly too early. I mean, the finish is brilliant, but to avail, it is offside. Correct decision.
Well, what a way to finish the first half. It was an excellent call from the referee's assistant on the far side. Plenty for everyone in the stadium to discuss here at the break. There's the man of the moment for England, Jude Bellingham, firing England level in added time at the end of the first half. Andreas Schelderup having scored for Norway 9 minutes before the break. Solbakken, the head coach of Norway, is out talking to the referee as the players leave the field. At half-time, Norway 1, England 1.
Yeah, I can't share screen right now. I'm clicking it and everything.
I got you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. Sorry, am I muted?
We also deliver.
Perfect.
I'm wondering that. Yeah, I didn't trailers to the game. I haven't played in a while. No, I don't. Not running like a firing up.
Whoever said it's the journey.
Okay, wait, I'm putting up. Come on. Put up. It's an event.
Toyota Tacoma. Your invitation
Ending in 6 days.
to the wild. There's dreaming about it, and then there's experiencing it with Amex Platinum. The trip you imagine becomes unimaginably real.
I see.
You're seated at the
So
hottest
why?
in town.
Buy
And
it.
just like that, you've scored access to pre-sale tickets,
Like, do
and
I
you're
buy it?
singing every word. For a life like no
Do I
other, you
spend?
need a card like no other. There's nothing like Amex.
Still waiting to figure this out? End the waiting game. Felix connects you with a doctor online, so you can get a weight loss treatment plan that's right for you. Get started for free at felix.ca. Felix, we'll see you now.
The rap, okay? Everything starts with the rap.
That's a burrito.
Now you're thinking like a winner. We go again in 10.
Barburito. Built for graves.
Who has a story about Odysseus? Some say he's in prison. Some say he perished.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh yeah, I never want you.
Where is he? Let's go!
The Odyssey in theaters everywhere in 2 weeks.
It's World Cup time. Ready to kick off. Goal on. Dance off. Cheers off. Smirnoff. Game
No.
on. Smirnoff.
And for Canada, BMO.
After 20 years of supporting the game, we're actually going to play in one. Let's go! So what do you need? Precision striker, rock solid left back?
We need a coin.
For the coin toss?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, can I at least flip it? Heads or tails? I'll do that. We're on TV right now. Yeah.
This is the Coca-Cola half-time in Miami in the quarter-final of the World Cup. It is tied 1-1 at the break. Norway taking the lead through Andreas Schjelderup, but Jude Bellingham in first half stoppage time, leveling things up. It is 1-1. Bellingham scoring his 5th goal of this World Cup. And here are the first half stats. England dominating possession with 68%, but it's Norway with more shots and more shots on target as well through 45 minutes. Well, England did have most of the play inside the Norway half in the opening stages of this game, but then Norway had a spell that they really made count when they took the lead, didn't they, Stevie?
Yeah, they did. Look, they absorbed
Seems
the
way, I
pressure.
know that's you.
They sat really deep. That was the game plan, and then they decided
Bad
to
boy.
open up a little
Give
bit,
me.
and it brought joy. It brought success. It was a bit of a shock to England when they actually stepped out and had the ball themselves. And there's a hint of a foul. Harry Kane goes over too easily, in my opinion. It's not a free kick, and it leads to this attack on the left. And Schjelderup is, I think he's trying to cross this one. I don't think for a minute that he's trying to score at the far post. He's trying to find Haaland in the middle. This is the foul. I don't think it's a foul.
No foul. Harry Kane diving a bit there, Stevie, again.
Well,
he is. The referee Turpin's in a great position. He sees it. Stevie's definitely not a shot.
Not a shot,
Absolutely not. Jordan Pickford, poor goalkeeping, yeah.
He's pulling his hands back there. Look, you see right there at the end, he kind of thinks it's going to go out.
It's wide, doesn't he?
It's a go out.
Big mistake at this level from Pickford. We talked about him before the game and how consistent he's been this World Cup, but that was a big error. It was a moment that gave Norway a lot of strength, and the game plan to sit in and then break out had certainly worked at that point.
They did have a couple more chances as well, Kev, to extend that advantage, including a 2v1. We'll see that one in a moment, but Norway might feel that they should have capitalised more on what they had in front of goal.
Yeah, I think so. You said earlier, a lot of the play was in Norway's half throughout maybe the first 30 minutes, 35 minutes of the game. Norway just came to life just prior to the goal, where they found a couple of moments out wide. They were putting England under a bit more pressure. Maybe Haaland here just couldn't quite sort his feet out. That come from Ødegaard's press. England just looked a little bit disorganised when Norway went at them. That's kind of how it was. And when they created this chance here, I think he should do better here, Sirloff. I think he's got an opportunity on his left foot to pass it to
Let's see what you guys are on.
Yeah, I feel like if he took that touch with his left
Let
foot
it
and
back.
went
Guys,
inside
make
to
up your mind.
make sure
Let
that
it
the
back.
defender's going to have to, choose whether he goes to the ball or watches the pass, and then you can maybe go forward or make that pass then. But he kind of hesitated and took too long there, I would say.
Yeah, great defending though by John Stones to try and take that away and trust himself if he tries to take him down the line.
Yeah.
Now, you two were both arguing, Kev and Stevie, ahead of the game, who was most important for England, Kane or you said Bellingham,
yeah,
Kev.
Kev was right.
It's the first time in England's World Cup history that they've had 2 goal scorers get 5 or more goals, now that Bellingham is up to 5.
Yeah.
He took it well, didn't he?
Oh, he took it. It was a great goal. Elliot Anderson is a player that we've not really spoken about an awful lot. And playing alongside Declan Rice, he compensates for Declan Rice's inability to go forward, and it is Elliot Anderson just with a run forward, the pass forward. That's the key thing. Good run by Anthony Gordon, and Bellingham's touch, Atiba, it's outstanding touch and finish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great weight on his touch. He gets it a little bit away from the defender, and then one thing on his mind once he has the ball under complete control, and he hits it very well. Kind of central, but it's a lot of power on it, so it's hard for the keeper to get save on that one.
I thought Neeland might have done better when I first saw it, but it's the power that's beyond him before he can even move his feet.
Yeah, and Gordon wasn't having a good half, was he, guys? But it was a great pass to Bellingham. I just think the defending could have been better. I'm kind of okay with the first part where Bellingham's touch is excellent to be on that first defender. The second covering defender, he's got to step up there, Kev. Read the situation, step into the play and go and address Bellingham before he can get his shot away. Doesn't do it. They stand off him. A great goal from Bellingham's point of view, but Norway will look back at that and be disappointed.
Before Bellingham's goal, you were calling for a half-time change for England. Ineffective from wide areas, and especially Madueke.
Madueke kept giving the ball away, Luke. He just wasn't at his best. He was getting a lot of possession, and he kept giving it away. And I think the decision to pick Madueke instead of Saka was a mistake. So I'm sure that Thomas Tuchel will be looking at that in the half-time, in the change room here at half-time, and he'll be assessing it. And I think that there might be a change at half-time where Saka comes on.
Norway took the lead in their first ever major tournament quarter-final. New territory for them. These are the scenes in Oslo. Sheldrup scored to make it 1-0 in this game, but Jude Bellingham sent the crowds in Manchester into celebration in first half stoppage time. It's 1-1.
Alright. I don't know when they get. It's not good.
One's at the ready. Swish and flick.
You're getting really good, he said, beaming around at them. Ron pulled out his own wand. The club flew suddenly out of the troll's hand.
Stupefied.
There was a blinding flash of red light.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
Crisp, refreshing, Coors Seltzer slushy flavors. In cherry, grape, and orange. Coors Seltzer slushy flavors.
Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Or are we dancer?
A creamy Parmesan and bacon quarter pounder? There literally are no words for the quarter pounder fans.
No tripping. Yes, sipping. No vows. Yes, vow. No frills. Yes, sails.
Alright, managed to get myself stuff.
Cheers. Rinse. Repeat. Care for your skin like you care for the game with Dove Men.
last quarter-final in this World Cup goes tonight in Kansas City, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 Pacific. Argentina against Switzerland on TSN, CTV and Cray. The third all-time World Cup meeting between these two nations. Argentina winning the previous two. As we continue back to Miami, where Jude Bellingham's late goal tied things up for England, 1-1 against Norway.
Say hi to the Lees and their newest family member, the Kia EV5. Gordon has a lot to do and appreciates looking great while doing it. And Sophia is sporty, very sporty. When she's not on the field, she's gaming on it. All five get what they want in the EV5 and a little more.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Every 4 years, we make family traditions. And if we're lucky, make noise. Make purchases with the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite Plus card to earn Scene Plus points faster and take your tradition to new places.
And also,
people will try anything to make their beer cold. Viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges. Freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer. People like cold beer.
Prep. Anticipate. Celebrate. Repeat. Care for your skin like you care for the game with Dove Men.
Phone. Can you blame me? Not much I can say there.
Since you already left the game due to buffering. See, we didn't do nothing with it.
So Norway took the lead through shell drop in the 36th minute. The 22-year-old from Benfica scoring his second international goal. Ødegaard with the assist. And then Jude Bellingham with his 5th goal of this World Cup. 11 international goals for Bellingham, 8 at a World Cup or Euros. He tied things up in the first minute.
Yeah, he did, and it'll be a relief for England, but I don't think that they'll be thinking that this job is done. I think there'll be some choice words within that dressing room there, and England will have to be a bit better in the second half. Norway will be pretty comfortable. They'll want to get maybe a little bit more service to Haaland, but it is in the balance. You would think England have got too much quality in the second half, Kev, but it's pretty open.
Yeah, I think that Haaland only 6 touches, Stevie, in that first half, but that certainly won't make him lose any confidence. I think that's his game. 2 of those touches in the box, so I think he'll be looking for the team to play a little bit closer to him in the second half, Stevie. Can Norway play 10 yards further forward? That might leave them open a little bit, a bit exposed, but I expect them to be a little bit more attacking second half.
Let's get you back to the stadium in Miami, the second half of this quarter-final with the game tied at 1-1. Simon Brotherton and Mark Schwarzer.
Eberechi Eze is going to come on, and so is his Arsenal teammate Bukayo Saka. England with 2 changes. Noni Madueke going off, and so is Declan Rice. Rice, who has been under the weather this week, we were hearing. Fit enough to start the game, but the changes come at the break, and you have to say, Mark Schwarzer, positive-looking substitutions from Thomas Tuchel's point of view.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously Declan Rice, I believe, must be definitely related to that illness that he suffered. Hasn't been quite the same as we've seen him so far in this tournament. So to make that substitution, you can completely understand it. Noni Madueke probably hasn't been involved, and I think Thomas Tuchel probably wanted to take on, you know, Müller-Wolf a few more times in that first half, and he didn't. So Bukayo Saka coming on, I think, offers that a little bit more down that right-hand side.
Well, the countdown to the second half is on here. Final check of the watch from referee Clement Turpin. 45 minutes for either of these two to claim a place in the World Cup semi-finals and get ready for a trip to Atlanta, Georgia on Wednesday. Of course, we may need an additional 30 minutes, and there is the prospect ultimately of penalty kicks if required. All to play for here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how England line up, whether it's Jude Bellingham dropping back into that Declan Rice sort of position and Emerichi Eze up front, or whether he's going to go with the two number 10s and have Elliot Anderson in the sole one sitting deep in midfield. That looks more likely the case as this game starts in the second half.
Anderson dropping deep to collect possession into Bellingham, who finds O'Reilly. Was that goal from Norway and the reply from Bellingham just what England needed to kickstart them really into life in this game. Kane is fouled. The free kick from England's having come off the bench at half-time, strikes it, and the deflection comes off Anthony Gordon behind for a goal kick for Oyan Nila. Should be fresh, Eze, and he played for 55 minutes in total here at the World Cup.
Yeah, it's a very positive substitution, bringing on Eze the second half, sorry. Considering, you know, you're taking off Declan Rice, Noni Madueke, you're looking to try and be a little bit more offensive, certainly through the middle with Eze. He's more comfortable through the middle as being wider.
Haaland having quite a tussle there with Anderson. Referee quickly on the spot to calm everything down and wisely allowing the game to continue. Get the feeling the first half handbrake will come off a little bit more now, Mark, with 45 to go.
Yeah, I think both sides have settled into this game, of course. In England, I think having that half-time break, I'm sure Thomas Tuchel would have been a lot more encouraging of going forward, being a little bit more on the front foot, taking a bit more care with the ball, but also being a bit quicker in that transition rather than just dwelling on the ball and slowing the pace of the game down.
O'Reilly quickly in on Alexander Sorloth. Pressure on Reyerson. This is Christopher Ayer. Now collected by Torbjorn Hegem into Schelderup. Sunderberger. Muller-Wolfer. Mark Gay across to Bukayo Saka, chasing him down towards the corner. Getting in there ahead of Ezri Konsa.
Yeah, very good work from Saka. Love it when your wide players do help out, do get back, trying to help out in defence.
Into Berger, back with Nealon, who hasn't been called into action terribly often in this match so far. He's looking for Haaland. Comfortable for Jordan Pickford, who looks for England scorer Jude Bellingham. There's a much greater intensity and pace here, and more lovely play from Bellingham, who brings Saka into the game. Tuchel had seen enough in the first half with Saka on the bench.
Yeah, it was brilliant once again from Jude Bellingham. Great skills, tight ball control.
Bellingham furthest forward through the middle as well at the moment there, inside the D on the edge of the penalty area. This is Konsa into Anderson. Gay. O'Reilly getting forward. Opening up in front of Alexander Sorloth. England chasing back. Haaland's touch. Berg going for it. Brilliantly done by Eze. England suddenly turning the tables. Saka, first chance to deliver something in the penalty area, goes for goal. The block is made by Muller-Wolfer.
Yeah, an opportunity to get that ball across the face of goal. The minute he cuts back on his left, he's got to look to try and find that far post area. So he goes for that shot near post. It's quite easily covered.
The tension's going to grow with every passing minute here in this quarter-final, but look at the advantage and the space gained by Berger away to the far side, and well, it ended up being a little bit closer than it might have done because Sorloth thought that he'd made a bit of a hash of it.
Yeah, he certainly did. Miskicked it, almost sneaks in, but Pickford always expected to cover that. This is going to be the challenge for England with the two more offensive number 10s, with Bellingham staying forward, Eze forward. Obviously, Elliot Anderson's the only one that's staying deeper. They're a man short in that regard, so they have to be very careful. Someone has to be very aware of that. Centre-half wide play on the left, either needs to tuck in. Someone needs to come back and help out in defence.
Sizable section of Norwegian fans gathered behind the goal to which they are kicking in this second half. First chance for Norway to apply some pressure, and England's captain Harry Kane with a firm nod clear of his penalty area. Grierson, good looking ball, Haaland. Corner.
Yeah, difficult chance for Haaland. Ball slightly going away from him, but does well to adjust and get a decent header on goal. Pickford in the end felt like it might have squirmed underneath him. Just gets his timing right in the end.
Well, there's his dad, Alfie Haaland, looking on. Former player as well. Erling Haaland, of course, actually born in England because his dad was playing there at the time, so born in Leeds. Grierson's delivery. That just needed a touch which could easily have diverted it into Pickford's net.
Yeah, it's good delivery. One of the few we've had from set play so far in this game. Grierson's delivery, that near post area was very, very good. Sorloth's the one that gets the touch. Almost falls for them at the far post.
Yeah, Torbjorn Hegem was just a couple of yards in front of the ball by the time it reached him. England penned in, and referee Turpin has spotted something he's not happy with. Now he's ready. Anderson's trying to keep tabs on Haaland, ends up on the ground. And the shot is saved brilliantly, and it's into the back of the net. It's 2-1. Torbjorn Hegem. England couldn't get it clear from the corner. And for the second time in the match, it is Norway who have the advantage.
That's a big moment of the game, isn't it? Delivery again, consistent pressure on the England goal. Another good delivery into the box. And Hagen's the one that reacts the quickest in the end. And it's a good finish. Yes, he gets a bit fortunate with the ball falling straight to him. He still has to adjust really well.
There was a tussle, I think, before the ball actually came in. Watch Elliot Anderson here going down. That was before the ball even came into the box. Well, there he was, Johnny on the spot. Torbjorn Hegem with his first ever international goal. The check is ongoing to confirm the goal will stand or otherwise. It is being looked at by Jérôme Brissard and the team in the VAR hub.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they see this one. The referee's going to be asked to look at it, I think.
The referee's going to come and have a look. It has to be for the challenge on Anderson, who clearly went down after tussling with Haaland.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Because we've seen so much of this tournament where players going to ground, the referee more often than not has allowed play to continue.
That's what the referee is looking at. Well, he needs everyone to stand back. This is the view of Clement Turpin, who has seen enough already. We await his verdict, which will be just a few moments away. Big moment in the game, this. Which way will it go?
After review, number 9 of Norway pushed deliberately the defender before the ball was in play.
The foul by Haaland on Anderson.
Corner retaken.
Stays at 1-1. Norway left frustrated.
Yeah, I think it was too much in it. Too big a push from Haaland. And the referee, I saw there's a bit of a shove beforehand, and there are two hands clearly on his chest, on Elliot Anderson's chest, and he shoves him out of the way.
So the referee disallows the goal, but the corner kick will be retaken. Presumably because the foul happened before the ball had been put into play.
Yes.
That's why we've gone back to retake the corner.
That's right, with the new rule change. Well, certainly the way they are refereeing these corner kicks.
Well, England are not out of the woods yet on this set play. What if Norway get up their sleeves here now? More pressure for England to try and deal with. It was aimed towards Haaland, and Bellingham with a little time to send it forward. Norway will get the throw. And Julian Ryerson, the right back, is down and will, it would seem, require some treatment potentially here. Ryerson not looking terribly comfortable at the moment. Played just over an hour against Brazil. This is the third start that he's made at the World Cup. Didn't play in the match before that, and it would appear that there's every chance that Norway might have to make a change here. Well, some of the great and good are watching on there. Something of a who's who of FIFA legends from over the years inside the stadium today. Players taking every available opportunity to cool down here in the humidity of Miami. Well, Ryerson has the demeanour of a man who might be about to depart the stage here.
Yeah, it looks like he is. They've got substitution ready.
And that is what's going to happen. We're about to see Frederik Orsnes of Benfica. He started 10 matches in the Champions League this past season, and he comes off the bench for the third time in a row in the knockout stages. So an experienced player, central midfielder, Frederik Orsnes. Little bit of reorganisation perhaps for Norway. Bellingham just losing control of the ball. O'Reilly's under pressure. Ødegaard's pass in towards Sorloth, but O'Reilly, the pace of youth, enabled him to get back and claim the ball for England. This is Anthony Gordon. Gay looking for Bellingham, having quite the tussle with Christopher Ajer. Berger steps in. Here now is Hegem, who thought he'd scored.
Yeah, you can see the momentum shifted a little bit. Norway certainly on the up. That goal rattled England once again. We've seen it the second time.
Here come Norway with renewed purpose. Berg's ball back to Berger. Ødegaard. To Orsnes. Norway winners of 4 matches already at this World Cup. It's the first time they've won that many games at a finals. They'd won 2 of their first 8 at the World Cup over the years before their trip to the USA this summer. Looking for a first win against a fellow European nation at the World Cup, Norway. Neelan, who's been with Sevilla the last 3 years, but just left them this summer, having spent most of the season on the bench. Orsnes, the makeshift right back. Sorloth, strong under pressure. Odegaard harassed a little deeper, but that was very composed indeed, and picking out Schjelderup, and Orsnes now venturing forward. Sunderberger. Haaland waits in the middle. Patrick Berg up there on the edge of the box too. For an opening, looks to put it on a plate for somebody. Over it comes. Anderson's there. It had gone beyond the byline.
Yeah, it's time that Norway ran out a little bit of ideas. Slow the pace down.
There's Raya, somewhat a frustrating end to the match for him. FIFA's president watching on there with the Haakon Crown Prince of Norway, who was up out of his seat a few minutes ago, thinking that his country were leading by 2-1, as we all did at the time. England looking to try and get Saka into the game.
I just feel that England have lost their balance a little bit with Bellingham, Eze being so far forward, and Anderson trying to control midfield by himself in that deep lying role. Once Norway beat that first press, acres of room to run into.
Free kick for the challenge on Bellingham. Was then denied the opportunity to take the kick quickly, much to his frustration. Ståle Solbakken in there, Norway's coach. You think he'll be very pleased with the way his team have acquitted themselves so far in this match. Swept forward off the boot of Anderson, chased by Anthony Gordon, and behind for a goal kick.
Some of the best of balls over the top.
Sandro Del Piero, bottom right. Kakas in there, Arsene Wenger at the back, Cesc Fabregas, back left as well, Yuri Djorkaeff, Cafu. It's a who's who. For somebody to find a winning goal here. The tension's going to ratchet up with every passing minute. Saka, good challenge by Schjelderup. Elliot Anderson snapping in, gets it back for England, moves it away from the traffic a little bit. There's some room for Anthony Gordon here. Payne's in the middle, Eze on the edge of the box too. Gordon's done well. What's the delivery like? Not bad. Kane under pressure. And losing out, and sent on its way by Schjelderup. Pickford's gone for a walk. John Stones.
Yeah, Schjelderup does really well. Far post there. Harry Kane looks like he's takes his first touch. He's trying to line it up for a strike on goal. And Schjelderup was really quick to react. Gets that important challenge in.
Well, as expected, it's going to be a tight one either way, this quarter-final between these two. Reminder, it's Argentina or Switzerland for the winners. That match will be in Atlanta on Wednesday. The first semi-final, France against Spain. Mouth-watering encounter in Dallas on Tuesday. The activity down on the bench for Norway, and Alexander Sørloth is going off. We're going to see Antonio Nusa coming on, and we're also going to see Oscar Bob of Manchester City. Oscar Bob coming on. So Sørloth makes way, Bob is on, and Andreas Schjelderup is the other player going off. He was brought in instead of Nusa for this game. So 2 attacking changes by Solbakken as well there for Norway, Mark.
Yeah, they want to still keep that energy going forward. They've had a good share of possession, good momentum in this second half. England have sort of faded away a little bit, found it difficult to get on our own half, and Norway have been very, very positive.
To play for 3/4 of the way through the game. Norway 1, England 1.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
We've removed the full HST on new homes and cut municipal fees, saving you up to $200,000, like building homes faster by cutting red tape and partnering with municipalities to build more homes. Because by making housing more affordable today, we can get more families in more homes tomorrow.
Play for the Ultras? Game over.
Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra Zero.
Lovely skill to get out of a tight situation, and now a powerful run forward. Just look at the way he turns the defender and gets away. He just couldn't quite get hold of that one. What an occasion. What drama here for these fans to witness.
If I eat poulet rouge every day and change like one topping each time, how long would it take to taste everything? Centuries?
Well, what a big 20 minutes coming up for these two sets of players. And Reece James is coming on for England to replace Anthony Gordon. Reece James, who's been out with a hamstring injury, started the first 2 games, hasn't played since then, but is on for what remains of this one. So James slotting into midfield here, presumably to shore things up a little bit in a defensive midfield role, Mark.
I think that's certainly something that they've struggled a little bit in this second half. And the 2 number 10s, Bellingham looking always trying to get further forward. He did that very well in the first half. Eza coming on, making sort of similar runs as well. Now bringing on Reece James. He's the one that's going to be in the midfield. He's going to be the one that's going to be trying to just mop up a little bit.
Well, Eza's going to have more space, isn't he, over on that far side on the England left now, where he's taken up his position. Picked Brentford being pressured by Ødegaard. First touch for Reece James. Almost giving the ball away. Needs to get up to speed pretty quickly here.
Yeah, that's something they don't want to do.
Anderson chasing hard. Up against the strong physical presence of Christopher Ajer. That was really good defending there by Ajer. Back with Hegem, now Ajer. It was solid look about Norway's central defensive area, backed up of course by Sander Berge. Kane sniffing around, nothing for him in terms of goal scoring opportunity really in this second period. Level here in this one now, but they have finished quite strongly in their matches here. They've scored 5 goals in the last 20 minutes here at this World Cup. But it's given away by Neelan. No joy for England.
Saka gambles, almost pays off. In the end, one that you feel like he's going to control pretty comfortably, just can't get his feet right again.
O'Reilly finds Eza. England haven't really had a spell in the ascendancy since half-time. And they turn the momentum of the game a little bit their way after a good spell for Norway. Ponsa's got well forward here ahead of Saka. Here's Reece James now, sending it in. Orsnes with the header clear. Challenge made by Mark Gay, who stays on the ground, slow to get up. Orsnes now breaking clear. Haaland waits in the middle, of course he does. Konsa close to it. Here's Oscar Bob trying to tiptoe past O'Reilly, and it bounces kindly for England.
Nico O'Reilly once again does very, very well. Stays on his feet, doesn't dive in. Makes a vital interception, vital challenge. See there.
Mark Gay looks really frustrated, actually.
Well, he's got the wound to show it, I think. Certainly a ripped sock.
Which he's now showing to the referee. No one's managed to have a shot on target in the second half officially here so far. Nusa, terrific ball in towards Haaland. Big header away by Gay. England haven't got the danger clear. Erling Haaland looks to turn provider. Good run by Patrick Berg. Header clear from Konsa. Antonio Nusa. Norway looking really lively. Konsa's there again for England. It will be a corner though. This is impressive from Norway.
This time it's the right back for England. And Konsa deals with the threat very, very well. Stays on his feet once again. They know any touch could bring down and be a penalty.
Well, John Terry and Ashley Cole were key defensive players for England for a good many years. But like Thomas Tuchel, they can only watch on at this moment in time, with England under pressure as we head towards the final 15 minutes of this World Cup quarter-final. Berg's ready to take. Clement Turpin making sure everyone's behaving themselves. You feel the tension in the stadium. Over it comes from Patrick Berg. Pickford tries to get to it. Orsnes bobbles it back in, off the top of the bar. All hands on deck for England. Haaland goes for goal and for once can't quite find it. England under extreme pressure. Konsa gets up with an uncomfortable limp.
Yeah, delivering the box is another one, another good one. Jordan Pickford does well. Just can't quite get the distance on it. The rebound off the crossbar, you feel like there's a big chance for Norway. You just can't capitalise. England have been holding on. Really good last-ditch defending from England.
Bellingham. Kane stretching. 76 minutes in, England without an attempt for a good while now in this second half. O'Reilly making tracks down the far side, but again, good defensive play, and Fredrik Arsnes has got up to the speed of the game really quickly, having come on to replace Ryerson. Saka. Easy header away for Berg. O'Reilly can't get it past Bob. This is Eze. Stones. England have certainly got plenty of attacking flair on the pitch. Just need to find a little bit of it. No joy for Saka. Good play from Gay up against Haaland. Anderson. In from Eze, looking for Kane. Hegum there first. Saka. Anderson looking to sneak in beyond everyone at the far post as Saka curls that one in, and Anderson was almost on the end of it.
Yeah, that's the type of ball you need. Really good delivery from Saka. Unfortunately, just off target. Anderson couldn't get to it. It was always going away from him. Just needed a touch. They are so difficult to defend against. Quality of the ball is excellent. It's just that high. It's very difficult to defend against. Players' chance off the crossbar. It's a big moment for Norway. England defending for their lives.
Just what they might have to do here as Haaland sends it back towards Berger. Kane tries to get involved. Sanderberger has it for Norway, who continue to play really well here at this World Cup. Their first World Cup final since 1998. First visit of the century to the tournament. Really making their presence felt. Still with an excellent chance of reaching the semi-finals. David Müller-Wölfe into Berger. Ødegaard. Arsnes. Haaland's just loitering near the penalty spot, feigning disinterest, ready to burst into life. Oscar Bob. Berg. There's a confidence about Norway.
Yeah, seeming playing with a bit of freedom as well. Nice little tempo of the game. Dealt with the pressure well. Been the more threatening side in the second half.
Antonio Nusa looks to create an opening. It's a decent looking ball that hangs in the air, and O'Reilly getting there.
Yeah, the overload in the far post. Ødegaard making that run. Then Nusa. O'Reilly once again alert to the danger.
Nusa finds Berger. Here's Arsnes. Oscar Bob waiting patiently. Far side, plenty of red shirts coming forward now. Bob looks to try and pick the lock of England's defence. Can't get it past Reece James. Bellingham with the header away. Eze under pressure. Here's Patrick Berg. England all appealing. And Reece James not quite managing to win the ball back. space in midfield here for Berger and then for Antonio Nusa, who's seen plenty of the ball in the short time he's been on the pitch. It's going to be another corner for Norway here.
It's been pretty persistent, hasn't it, from Norway? Slightly putting more and more pressure on the ball.
There's Magnus Carlsen, a Norwegian chess player and World Cup winner. As Patrick Berg prepares to take this corner. Patrick Berg of Bodø Glimt, of course, who've had such an excellent couple of seasons in the European competitions. Everybody back within 12 yards of their own goal here in white. Berg's delivery, Kane's header away. Ødegaard. And the improvisation not quite working on this occasion.
Yeah, it's poor delivery from Ødegaard in the end, a man of his quality. A lot of time on the ball, just tries a little bit of a clever one over the top.
83rd minute of the game, and you have to say in this second half Norway have looked the more likely. It's half an hour since England's last attempt on goal, which was from Bukayo Saka. It is he who's trying to get hold of the ball deep inside Norway's half. Falls favourably for Berger and for Nyland, who's had a very quiet second period. Martin Ødegaard. It's Orsnes on the far side, Norway's throw. Another change coming for England with Jed Spence ready to come on. He came on in Mexico in the last match and performed well. 12th cap will be coming up for him shortly, and he will replace Nico O'Reilly. That's what we're expecting. Norway, meanwhile, are looking to get on the front foot once again here, and Nusa trying to show England's defenders a clean pair of heels. Antonio Nusa challenged by Saka. Back up there from Berg, collected by Müller-Wölfe. Berger having to leave it for others, not least Ødegaard. Orsnes. Now the lively figure of Oscar Bob. Space for Sander Berger. And for Nusa. England penned in here. Nusa brings the save.
Yeah, they've been a real threat, haven't they? Oscar Bob down the right-hand side, Nusa down the left-hand side. A lot of energy, a lot of pace, hence probably why there's going to be a substitution. Jed Spence, fresh legs. Nico O'Reilly's played very well. I think he's defended very well. Just lacking a little bit of freshness now.
Well, Norway saw off Brazil in the round of 16, and England have found it tough here against a strong Norwegian side. Minutes remaining plus added time. Norway have scored in 3 of their 5 games in the last 5 minutes so far here at this World Cup. So they come on strong late, it would seem. Here comes that England change as David Beckham watches on. Jed Spence is going to come on to replace Nico O'Reilly.
Some freshness down that left-hand side, pace. He's also got some defending to do. Oscar Bob has been, like I mentioned, in the middle of a lot of attacks for Norway down that right-hand side.
Kane's had nothing to work with, has he, in this second half? England have sporadically threatened, but not really carried a great offensive threat since half-time.
Well, I feel that England's substitutions certainly haven't had the effect on the game like Norway's have. And that, for me, at the moment, has been the biggest difference. Norway have not been afraid to then take the game to England. The momentum, swing, controlled large parts of this second half. it's up to England to try and do something with these fresh legs or fresher legs on the pitch.
Stones looking to switch the play and find Iberia's far side. Here's Anderson. First touch for Spence off the bench. Now James. Stones has scored at the World Cup before. Saka. Can he find a way past Muller-Wolfer? Oh, he can. Super play from Saka. Was a chance there almost at the feet of Eza at the far post. Kane was there too, and Norway survived what could have been a really nasty moment.
Oh, one of the rare times you see Saka on the ball, taking the game to the defender, trying to take him on, beats him really well down the right-hand side, gets to the touchline, ball across is really good. Just do not react.
Ponsa did pretty well there as well, and suddenly England have got a corner with 3 minutes to go of the 90.
Saka's ball control is really good. Looks to get the ball across the face, such in a dangerous area. Kane is very late to react.
Got to credit Fredrik Orsnes there, the substitute, who did superbly well. Kane's only touched the ball apparently once in Norway's penalty area in the whole match so far. Over it comes from Eza. Pushed by Kane. Referee was right there, looking straight at it.
A bit of frustration from Harry Kane.
Luis Suarez, of course, who plays his football for Inter Miami. This is a local match for him these days. We're going to have another change here for England. Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa is going to come on to replace his clubmate, Ezri Konsa. So England are going for it here. Reorganisation on the hoof from Thomas Tuchel, which is being relayed to the players out on the pitch. But if England go out, they're not going to go out wondering, and Reece James will, of course, just slot in on the right-hand side of the back line.
Yeah, just a bit of a reshuffle there. Morgan Rogers then replacing Reece James in the midfield area. Standard swap there, and Reece James obviously is very versatile, accustomed to playing in that right full-back position.
Marcus Pedersen has come on for Norway to replace David Muller-Wolfer as well. Pedersen of Torino, who scored in the 3-2 win against Senegal on the second match day. He is on. He is a right back who's slotted in on the left-hand side at the moment. Haaland's header. Bob's touch away to the far side. Collected by Ødegaard. Getting him on the ball as much as possible. He's a real creative force in this Norwegian side. And again has the ball now. Oscar Bob. Good running by Orsnes, getting there ahead of Eza. Beaten away by Jordan Pickford. Jed Spence. Into Kane. Picking out Bellingham. It's a long old chase for Spence. He's got plenty of speed up against Ajer, but Ajer had the head start.
Yeah, Ajer did well. A lot to ask from Jed Spence.
Oh, Spence there! Superb play from him. Almost paid off in the most extraordinary fashion against Ørjan Nyland.
Yeah, it's great work from Jed Spence. Just does not give up. It's so close. They're very, very fortunate.
He's animated Thomas Tuchel on the touchline. Big few minutes here at the World Cup for these two sets of players. One moment of inspirational quality, or one mistake here could change everything. Spence under pressure. Gay car sent on its way by Anderson towards Eza. In added time here. We've still got roughly 6 minutes or so to go. to move the ball clear of danger, and Ødegaard is having a very productive time the longer this match wears on.
Yeah, Harry Kane's a little bit slow to react there. Felt that he could have done a bit better with trying to control that ball. Breaks down at Norway once again.
They're leaning on him a lot, aren't they, Norway? Ødegaard.
Yeah, he's been a big player for them. So important for him. Always, you see, he gives and goes. Always makes himself available.
Rogers tussling to try and win the ball, and quite correctly there, the assistant on the near side acknowledging there was no foul on the defender.
Yeah, Hagen there just rolled the ball way too long, hoping for a free kick. See, that looks like he's got cramp. Referee again, absolutely spot on.
Well, we have got one of the most experienced referees in the business today, as you would expect, in Clement Turpin. And the injury just breaks up the play for a moment or two here. England's players rehydrating. Half-time starting to loom large for England. It will be the 11th time overall in the World Cup finals. Would only be the second time for Norway. The other occasion, their very first game back in 1938, where they were beaten by Italy. It took a while before the physios came on to provide some treatment. And this 7 minutes of added time will extend somewhat further than that.
Well, it's a big decision, isn't it? You get treatment on the pitch, obviously have to go off for a certain amount of time before he can come back on again. Latter stages of the game, it's a big decision. Clearly, he is struggling. It's the challenge again. Rogers there, both have got each other. They're wrapped up. Rogers does just enough.
So Hagen's going to be off the field here. As England take the throw in, it's with John Stones in the 5th minute of added time. Saka, one really good delivery from him since he came off the bench. Spence. There's her up against Arshness. Well, he can really be a difference maker on his day, Ebere Chiesa. Rogers leaving it for Gay. Here's Stones. Reece James near side, available. Closed down by Pedersen. In from Stones. A little flicked header off the forehead of Bellingham.
Yeah, really a very, very difficult chance that for Bellingham. Ball's a difficult one. Reaching for it, long, long way away.
Extra time wouldn't be easy in these sort of conditions for either team. Very humid here in Miami. Sixth minute of added time. Good header from John Stones. Arshness with the head start on Eza. Referee gives the free kick.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a too strong a challenge there from Eza. These are the moments you do not want to lose the game. Don't they? One that scores now, most likely going to see it through. And it is very, very tough conditions here.
No surprise, really. I think we shouldn't be surprised that these two teams are going toe-to-toe right to the end.
No, I think there's still an element of sort of measured approach as well. No, neither side want to throw it away this late, but they're certainly looking to try and push each other. Certainly England look like the one that are more on the front foot now in these latter stages of this game.
Reece James up against the fleet-footed figure of Antonio Musa. Anderson. Still time for a very late chance or two. Saka. Exactly have much room there.
Never looked like he really wanted the ball, did he? Nothing looking to go behind it. I think Anderson needed him to make a running behind. That's what he's signalling for.
Bellingham trying to steal in behind Hagen, but then looked as if he tried to grab at Bellingham. Certainly looked as if he tried to challenge him here, Mark.
Yeah, I think the referee's got a decision to make. He's not sure, is he? He was heading in a couple of times there, the referee, whether he was going to blow his whistle or not. There's definitely contact. The question is how much. Hagen there just gets caught out. It's not necessarily the hand, it's the follow-through potential.
The right foot, isn't it, there? He just catches the Achilles of Bellingham.
This is an interesting decision for the referee, VAR, to look at.
It's not something that is being looked at in a way that means the referee will need to come across and look at it. Play will carry on. Bellingham's back on his feet and back in the match. We've had over a minute over and above our minimum allocation here of additional time at the end of the game. This was quite a lengthy stoppage during added time. Spence able to reach it on the stretch. And this one is going to go the distance. On a hot and humid day in South Florida, these two sets of players are going to have to dig deep now for an additional 30 minutes. England didn't really get going in the second half to build on the momentum of their late first half equaliser from Jude Bellingham. Andreas Schjelderup having put Norway ahead. Norway looked the more likely, couldn't find a goal, had one disallowed. After 90 minutes, Norway won, England won. Extra time to follow.
What is that?
Dr. Mora.
They look kind of cute. The stories are true.
Thanks for watching. I just realized that this is time. But I go with now. And yeah, if you have more, bye-bye.
Disney's Moana, now playing in theaters.
This is where my story begins. Overcoming every fear.
Call it love and devotion. Call it a mom's adoration. Foundation, a special bond of creation. Ha! For all the single moms out there going through frustration. Clean Bandit, China Ball, and Marie thing make them air.
She works the nights by the water. She's gone astray, so far away from her father's daughter. She just wants a life for a baby. All on her own, no one will come. She's got to save him.
Daily struggle.
She tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there.
She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to
Stay up there. Stay up
so
there.
rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Rock-a-bye, no.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a-rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a-rock-a-bye. Single mom, what you doing out there? Facing the hard life without no fear. Just see and know that you really care. Cause any obstacle come, you well prepare. And no mama, you never shed tear. Cause you have to set things year after year. And you give the youth love beyond compare. You find the school fee and the bus fare. Already pops disappear. In a rum bar, can't find him nowhere. Steadily your workflow, everything you know, so you're not stop, no time for your dear.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. I'm gonna rock you, rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, rock-a-bye. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe when she says, she tells him, ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you.
Stay up there,
She
stay
tells
up there.
him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna grow and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I got to do. Yeah. So rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye.
Rock-a-bye, rock-a-rock-a, rock-a-bye.
You rock-a-bye, baby, don't you cry.
With a bang, 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 alright then. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye car. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Lift up your head, lift it up to the sky, yo. Rock-a-bye, don't bother cry. Angels around you, just dry your eye.
Yeehaw. I'll see you later, boy.